Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Scrub, and welcome to the Omens of Destruction DLC for Total War Warhammer 3, the update for greenskins, ogres, and Khorne. Today we are going to be checking out the one and only Golgfag Maneater. Yeah, I've been wanting to check out the ogres for a long time, and before this update they were pretty haggard, to put it lightly. It sounds like they're going to be a lot of fun now, and I am extremely happy to get into it. I actually haven't kept that close an eye on the on any of the updates or anything, so I am going to be a bit fresh going into this. Let's go ahead and see what he's all about, and then we'll hop right into it. His unique faction effects: he has access to mercenary contracts, which are, I think, an advanced version of the bounties that are already in the game. He can instantly travel to a client settlement so that he can take on that contract. He gets melee attack bonuses and ITP against contract enemies. And for his army in particular, he gets 25% extra post-battle loot, 20% minus upkeep for Maneater units, and Deadeye, which means he can shoot people. And looks like he's going to start right up here in the northern part of the Empire. There's a little bit of lore if you want to pause and take a quick look at that. As far as the campaign settings, I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to go very hard campaign, hard battle, because this will hopefully make the armies we fight a lot more interesting. The thing about very hard and hard, it doesn't change that much, except it's just more grinding. And to me, that's not as interesting. If it made the AI smarter and used better tactics, I would be more inclined to, but when you have peasant spears holding up against dragon ogres and chaos warriors of Xanthans, you're like, nah, we got this. It kind of takes you out of the moment, so I'm going to try this out. Hopefully it's a pretty fun balance. And I think we're good to leave all these on, because depending on what contracts we take, we could go to any of these fronts, so I think I'm okay with that. Other than that, just going to do standard endgame. I don't know if we're going to go all the way to the endgame crisis or not. We'll see how the campaign goes and see how far we want to run with it. Other than that, let's get to it.
From the jungles of Lustria to the pirate-infested shanties of Fu Chao, there are few places in this world he hasn't crossed for fame and fortune. A mercenary without equal, a living legend. No job is too perilous, no deed too violent. Every contract has its price. But to feast on his enemies, that he does for free. Golgfag Maneater. His fame surpassed only by his appetite and thirst for ale and plunder.
Load up the meat. We've got a new job. New job, new start. Nice. So, who's doing the paying and who's doing the dying?
Alright, and just right away we're going to start learning the new stuff. Golgfag doesn't make alliances in the usual way. Instead, he works for other factions as a mercenary. You can view potential contracts over here in the panel right there. The Mercenary Contracts panel provides a list of potential client factions Golgfag can accept contracts from to fight in their wars in return for culture-specific rewards. Okay, that sounds fun. Each contract displays a list of its target factions, the required satisfaction to succeed, the contract duration, and your rewards. This is the client faction that will hire you to take on their wars for the duration of the contract. Golgfag is afforded one opportunity per contract to instantly travel to one of the client's settlements. This is done via the button, which becomes active above his character portrait once a contract is accepted. Okay, so you can't just keep bouncing around. Got it. These are the target factions you'll be at war with for the duration of the contract. You won't be able to make peace with them, but any negative diplomatic relations you incur while the contract is active will be passed on to the client. Okay. I can already see you might be able to start setting up some proxy wars, like take over a bunch of territory for one client and then bounce back and then take back that territory. That could be fun. This bar indicates the contract duration specified by the number of turns down here, and client satisfaction is going to be up at the top. A contract doesn't automatically end once you reach the threshold. However, at that point, you can end it manually and still earn the full reward offered by the contract. This list shows the types of actions you can take against a target in order to earn client satisfaction. If a contract ends with its required client satisfaction, you'll receive the listed rewards down here. You'll also earn bonus treasury for any client satisfaction you may have earned over the target amount. Okay, so that's your incentive to keep fighting once you've hit that minimum threshold. This button will allow you to accept a contract. It will also allow you to break or complete an active contract early. Oh, you can break contracts. That's interesting. I'm guessing there's probably going to be some penalties for doing that, though. So, our first two contracts, we can either work for Ostland, taking on Nordland, or vice versa. And they both are 6 turns, and the rewards here, you're going to get 3,000. Ostland, you get 970. Meat gets split between armies and camps. This is something I kind of know about. We'll have to look more into it. And down here, you can get more money, more gold, and a pigeon bomb. I mean, is that even a question? Nordland. Accept contract. This will result in breaking any treaties with client's target. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Satisfied your greed for gold, loot, and other contracts by accepting contracts. Use the meat harvested from your army's exploits to keep them fed to increase combat effectiveness. Or send surplus to the Great Maw for powerful advantages. Build and expand ogre camps at the cost of your army's meat stockpiles in return for higher tier buildings and Yeah, I think this is something that got changed. I think camps actually run off meat now for the actual buildings as well. But I think there's also some other changes to make it less of a nightmare than it used to be. Complete challenges with eligible characters to grant them big names, which come with various bonuses and abilities. Complete bounties issued by factions. Okay, so I think we also still get bounties in addition to our actual contracts. And welcome to Norden, gentlemen. And starting off, this is one thing I am aware of, and it's pretty cool that CA did this. So this is a reference to Nathan from the Great Book of Grudges. This is a reference to Okoye. And this is going to be a reference to Cody Bonds. And first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and throw you right in here. And actually, do you have any special abilities? Okay, looks like you just have the standard, but knowledgeable is a great one, so we'll take that. Oh, I think they changed that. Okay, so you used to be able to swap your garrisons. I don't think you can do that anymore. That's unfortunate. Camps need meat for construction. The main way to get meat is from fighting battles and sacking and raising. Meat can be sent to a camp using the meat transfer panel. Meat can only be sent from forces to camps. Camps cannot send meat to other camps or forces. Okay, so meat is specific to the camp, and that's that. Yes, thank you. Probably the most important change, you can actually move camps now, which is amazing. To move a camp, it can be packed up using this button. The camp can then be redeployed from a force after a cooldown period. Okay. So it's not like you can just move it wherever you want whenever. It's got a cooldown, but just being able to move it is so huge. We have our contract, so let's go ahead and fight our first battle. Okay, looks like a pretty standard force. They've got some iron sides, mortars. We should be a-okay here. Alright, pretty decent little battlefield to start. And we'll go ahead and show off the units. And when I said pigback riders, you might think, oh, Noblars get to ride on war pigs. That sounds pretty cool. No. They're literally piggybacked on top of each other. So, I don't care what else is in the game. This is the new best unit in the game. It's literally 2 Noblars for the price of 1. You can't beat that. And then you got these big Chungai, who are the top tier man-eaters now, I believe. Looks like they have an anti-infantry profile, AP. Looks like they get ITP built in. Ooh, adaptive tactics. Oh, so if they're losing, they're going to do really well. Alright, these guys are going to be a lot of fun. Did the ogres just pick up the Lore of Heavens, or am I making that up? Because I know in lore they had it. I feel like they didn't have this on launch. I may be misremembering, because I virtually never touched them. But if that did get added, that's very cool that they added that. And there is the man himself, Golgfag Maneater. Oh, uses a rapier to pick out his freaking teeth. That's awesome. I like his little bone banner as well. And there's our boy Okoye, the butcher. We got our lead belchers down here ready to rock with the cannons. We've got the Gnoblar Scrap Launcher, which is ready to rock. And the only mod I'm using right now, because I'm literally playing this minutes after the DLC dropped, we're running the Better Camera mod, and that's it. And then we got our regular trash, and then the new top tier unit, the Pigback Riders. And right now we're just going to start with a pretty standard battle line. Gnoblars will lead the charge, Ogres will fall right behind them while we rain fire down from above. Let's see how it goes. And let's see, first targets, we probably want to try and hit these Outriders while they charge in. What's your damage profile? Oh, mortars. We should probably counterfire that, actually. Okay, looks like we don't have range on it. Gnoblar's actually moving down, so we'll go ahead and move everything out slightly. Lead Belchers can still gain a little bit of high ground here. I need you to move up a little bit closer, please. We need to hit these mortars before they kill us. Alright, looks like we might have to be the aggressors here. That's fine. You guys should be able to shred these Outriders. Alright, so we'll have these guys get up in their grill. Bulls can sit down here. Golgfag and the Heavencaster can be over here. Alright, mortar shouldn't affect the ogres that much because it's more for splash damage. So we can eat a few of those. Alright, go ahead and start hitting the handgunners a little bit. I'll just get some ogres in the back line. Yeah, you guys just go ahead and start eating all the shots in the world. You guys charge through. Golgfag, go ahead and march up. You go ahead, hit that. Go ahead and supercharge these Gnoblars so they're on creatine. That. Alright, get the overrun here. You can go ahead and run into the back line. And we'll go ahead and rip a shot at this guy. See how this looks. Oh, that's rude. I love it. Alright, and the Butcher can go ahead and get involved. Alright, Lead Belchers, you go ahead and get up so you can just rip shots right in their face. Maneaters are on these handgunners, so that's great. Alright, looks like the line's holding. Outriders are going to probably get picks against these Ogre Bulls. I'm okay with that. And Gnoblar Scrap Launcher, I'm pretty sure, can actually bump and grind a little bit in melee if it really wants to. It's not its job, but it's still funny anyway. You actually go ahead and start ripping shots at the Outriders. Ogre Bulls, stay on that for a little bit. We'll need to pull you back soon. Get on the mortar. You just shred their lord. Alright, pull the Bulls back before we lose too many models. And the Lead Belchers provide cover fire. Actually, you go ahead and run this way before you take interception fire. Alright, Golgfag, you go ahead and turn on that. Maneaters finish off these handguns. And go ahead and butcher these guys. Did that always do damage over time? I feel like it didn't used to. That's actually really nice. Alright, that should be game blouses. Oh, these handgunners are still up and at them. Let's let that get killed. You go ahead and crump that. And go ahead and buff these guys. And run on that. Okay, yeah, now we just gotta mop up. Alright, nice little first engagement. Looks like our Gnoblars ate most of that. Didn't lose any models on Maneaters. We lost 6 bulls. I'm very okay with that. Alright, and you guys stop firing, please. And since it's the first battle, we can end it without having to run people down. Yeah, the Ogre playstyle is one that I've really wanted to get into because it seems like a very fun, dynamic build. But I just could not get into the campaign in the days of old. See, 119 lost versus 618. Alright, 245, 314. Yeah, it looks like these Iron Fists got a lot of value. Lead Belchers are pretty great, and Scrap Launcher was kind of more distraction than anything, but That's basically a splash catapult. That's pretty fun. I think to start, I'm actually going to go for Eat Captives so we can just keep pushing. And what do we have in here? Alright, basic ogre camp. Oh, and all units are free now. You used to pay, like, I think reduced upkeep, but now it's totally free. That's very nice. It looks like we can get a bruiser, which I believe this is a new hero for these guys. I think it's just basically a, kind of like a captain. They just get in there and they just beat the crap out of whatever. Big Daddy seems pretty decent. We're gonna have a lot of ITP anyway from faction effects, so I don't think we need that. Ooh, armor and mass. I'm gonna actually go for Flabby. And I think we're gonna spend a turn replenishing. Or, recruiting, rather. Go ahead and take that replenishment. You can take Root Marcher. Oh, you can actually hit this now. Yeah, you know what? We can hit it right now, we might as well. And medium casualty, so we'll fight this one. And these guys, we actually do have the range advantage, so we can go ahead and camp up here and make them come to us. Alright. Similar battle plan, just gonna have a little bit more of a defensive posture, and right away go ahead and aim for these crossbows to completely eliminate their range advantage. You go ahead and work around this way. And we can probably go ahead and fast forward it for a little bit. Oh, there we go, that was a good hit. You go ahead and aim for their captain. You guys go ahead and rotate. You get out front so you can actually start ripping shots. I forgot to equip that arcane item we got, so we'll do that after this battle. Did I not? Why were we aiming for that guy? That's fine. There we go. Go ahead and aim a little bit more this way. You go ahead and push down into that. Both of you double team that. And you go ahead and rip a shot. How's this do against your basic swords? Oh, it's a single entity only. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, and go ahead and do a charge order like that. Golgfag, go ahead and do your ogre charge there. And go ahead and soup up the piggyback riders, because we love them. Alright, looks like that double teams Dunyan Rings. So you go ahead and get the flank over here. And you go ahead and push down here. I kind of want to see how you do in melee. Because that's supposed to be kind of like their thing. They got some pretty solid run-over capability. Actually, you just go ahead and make sure these guys don't come back. We'll inflict army losses elsewhere. You know what? For a catapult, it also makes for an excellent battering ram. I will take it. Alright, I think that's going to be it. Oh no, these guys actually still fighting pretty well. Alright, pretty easy one. Medium casualties, by the way. We lost 19 units. Okay, here's interesting. So we can do the standard occupy, loot occupy, sack raise. We can also give it to our client. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? There you go, Norden. Don't say I never gave you anything. And go ahead and get Inspiring Presence.
Decisions. Not now.
And before we forget, go ahead and give this guy the arcane item, Bane Stick. Okay, so now he's also got something to shoot out. That'll be fun. And I think to start off recruiting, I'm gonna grab... we can go for something either a little bit tankier or go for some anti-infantry. I think because we're fighting a lot of humans, I'm gonna go for the anti-infantry for the first one, and then I'll probably grab another Iron Fist after that. Meat generation. Do we have a loot building? Ooh, recruitment capacity. That could be interesting. Here's the income. And what other units could we start recruiting? Ooh, we are missing a very fast Warbeast unit, and this is one of the new units, Blood Vultures. Looks like it's just going to be a cheap flyer. Carrion Frenzy, though. I see. Okay, so they get stronger as the battle keeps going on and everything keeps dying around it. That'll be good. We will want to get all the Noblar stuff eventually anyway, as well. When you start off with the bullpen, I'm going to open with the income. Oh, we can actually get a few. In that case, probably go for the meat generation as well. And I think that recruitment, that should be good to start. And they redid the tech tree, all right. Oh, and there's tabs now, yay. I love when there's multiple tabs. That's the best. Also, it's been a kind of hot minute since I've played. Apparently now, you can actually over-research and it's not just wasted anymore. That is fantastic. But to open, leader, melee... I mean, unit mass and leadership for bulls is pretty solid. I do love to open with growth. Just because we're mainly fighting, I'm going to start with a military tech for once. And we probably don't actually care about doing diplomacy because we're mercenaries. Because I don't know who our clients are going to be. So I think that'll actually be okay for our first turn. Alright, a couple of those, and... Okay, it looks like... Is it just Wolfenburg? Alright, they just have their capital, which will be interesting to push. Where can we meet up with you at? Around here. How many turns? Okay, it's gonna take us 2 turns to get there anyway. So, you probably try to meet up with them down here. And I think we can recruit as long as we're within the circle of influence, so I guess we'll meet them... Actually, this will be a good way to check. Right now we're in neutral territory because we're part of the client. If we try to heal in enemy territory... Okay, the exact same, perfect. In that case, let's get a little bit closer and grab... Yeah, let's grab that Iron Fist. Oh, interesting. It looks like the Camp Tyrant can level up. Yeah, you're gonna have something completely different. I think a lot more than I ever do. This guy will probably be better to go blue line. Yeah, meat generated. Definitely go for that to start. Oh yeah, what's your trait? Big Daddy. Okay, so you're gonna be able to hold the line and countercharge pretty effectively. Not bad for a Camp Tyrant. Alright, we should be able to intern there. Alright, so our ogres are a little bit tankier. You want me to kill Kazrak One Eye? I have 26 turns to do that. Interesting. Raise Brass Keep. Okay. And raise the Tower of Croc, which is way up here. Okay, so we do have our standard bounties on top of our mercenary contracts. I don't know if we're going to pursue any of those right away. And go ahead and put you under siege. I want to check something. Oh, that's going to be tough. Continue siege. We get the bruiser in. Okay, yeah, unfortunately you can't recruit while you're sieging. Didn't think that'd be a thing. We could transfer meat. We can offer the Great Maw. Let's see what we got. So we can boost our campaign movement and tunneling. That's fun. Bone to pot, power recharge. Okay, so that's just going to make our wins better. We don't need that right away. Feasting Frenzy, which seems pretty fun. And melee attack for the entire force. And attrition in the local and raiding. Yeah, right now we get dismembered and... Okay, so they did change this, thankfully, because when you used to starve, you actually took attrition every turn. I think they got rid of it, but it's still extremely bad, which I think is honestly a way better balanced choice than just attrition every turn, because that's just annoying. Yeah, we might as well do a feasting frenzy. And it doesn't look like we have a channeling stance, unfortunately. I was wanting to raid him while we channel. What kind of settlement is it? And because we're ogres, we don't build siege equipment because our, I believe our ogres can actually destroy walls. The question is, would it be worth fighting them in the settlement right away? I think we probably want to try and siege them down. That's a lot of firepower. Yeah, let's try and siege them out. We still have 4 turns on the contract, so we should be able to get through that. And let's go ahead and make our chaff a little bit tougher. Alright, let's see how they react. Okay, he didn't push out. And I think the thing is, we are still doing this, but I think we're also offering up meat every turn. So if we do let it keep going, we're going to lose mass and leadership. So the thing we have going for us, our guys cause fear. I don't know if they're going to have any kind of ITP. And we should be able to crush these units individually. I think if we mass on one part, we might be able to make this happen. Yeah, I think game plan, we put everyone over here and we just try and overwhelm one and we try to chain route them. I think is our best bet. Because if we wait till next turn, we're going to have a huge penalty to our entire army, so let's see what happens. Okay, looks like we got to get this key point, and then we got 2 and 2. If we had some saber tusks, I would actually send them probably around the side while everyone else was over here. And ogres themselves are fast, but I think we're going to need every single ogre on the line to make this happen. So, yeah, I guess we'll just focus our efforts in one spot. And the advantage over here is that, yes, they have a bunch of firepower, but they can only have so many units on the wall at once. So I think we'll be okay. And we could have the Nobblers push up on... Well, okay, you know what? I would say we could push Nobblers on the wall. I don't think the piggyback riders can, so it would literally be a 1-unit Nobbler, so we're not going to do that. Alright, so the game plan here, we're just going to bum rush. I'm going to try and keep these guys out of tower fire for as long as possible. We'll just get under the towers. We smash through, and then hopefully we can just dominate in a blob fight, and then we carry that forward into victory. I have a feeling we're going to lose some units here, but I think it's possible. Let's go. Okay, crossbows on the walls. Yeah, they put everything over here. That's fine. And y'all hit that. You get under the tower. You guys, yeah, you go aim for this center. You all go for this one. The scrap launcher, you need to get under the tower. Lead belchers need to do the same thing. And you get ready to push into the gate. And you as well. Oh, interesting. I guess it's just the heroes that can. I thought all the average ogres could as well. That's fine. Make sure they get under towers. Okay. I think we did... Oh, right, you get... Whoops, I forgot this is how this works. Oh, actually, if that's the case, how's that work? Oh, they went off the wall immediately. Hey. There we go. Hey, guys, good news. I remembered how it works. If that's the case, you guys should actually just go ahead and flood in here as well. Don't go off group 5, please. Actually, you guys just hold here for a minute. And you guys actually... Okay, it's a 90... Or is that a 2-minute cooldown, probably? Yeah. Deselect those. Everyone get inside, please. Bruiser's having a good time already. You get on these pistoliers if you can. Bulls, I need you to get inside. And you get this once, so we probably want to save that one till everyone's inside. They're wailing on that. It's going to take some time. You guys actually probably do something like this. Yeah, we'll do Nobbler Scrap Launcher like this. Lead Belchers, you aim this way. And Golgfag, you need to go ahead and shoot their guy over here. Nobblars, get in. Maneaters, try and push through. You go ahead and rip a shot downtown. Oh, come on, get that. And Nobblars, try and block the street up. Oh, this should be disgusting. Oh, you're not doing the thing. That's unfortunate. Alright, back off, back off. Alright. It's a bit of a mess, but I think we're alright. Go ahead and dismember these halberds. Nobblar Scrap Launcher, please try to get away from everything else. We got 1 second on this. You guys back... Actually, yeah, back off, because I think you can take the damage from the gate falling. And they're off the walls already, so towers aren't an issue. Everyone, please get inside. I need you to do your job. The Bruiser is pretty much by himself. Go ahead and get some harmonic convergence. And go ahead and destroy this. There we go. Alright, now get inside, please. Thank you. Not the lawn way. Screw it, it's fine. Alright, this is a big, disgusting blob, but I think it's okay. Let's see. You push up. Alright, 1 route so far. What are you guys doing? How about you go ahead and start eating some damage for these guys? And we'll drop a stone shatter on this barricade. Actually, you guys go ahead and start pushing this. We got a trap over here, but that's fine. Alright, you do that. Scrap Launcher, go ahead and try and hit these crossbows in the back. Harmonic Converge these Pigback Riders so that we have a bunch of sauced up Nobblars. And who is... Okay, everyone's engaged. You're running away. You should be fine, though. Alright, you are running that. You're by yourself, so don't pop that quite yet. Lead Belchers are getting destroyed. That's unfortunate. Fall back. Yeah, you're being targeted. That's real bad. Alright, try and hit something. Scrap Launcher, please. Alright, we're losing some stuff over here. Fall back. Yeah, the camera's a little bit wonky in the city, unfortunately. Not much I can do about that. Please kill this captain. That would be amazing. Or general, rather. Keep blocking that. You know what? Just run him over. It's fine. Alright, you guys have recovered. And... yeah, go ahead. Oh, it has to be a freaking thing. Dope. You guys team up on that. We can almost get a chain route here. You should be able to take on some sort... you're pretty damaged. Hold just outside the gates for a minute. You can recover. Okay, here we go. Chain route starting here. You guys keep getting that. Yeah, keep pushing through. You guys team up on that and hit over here before they get back up on the walls. Alright, we're just doing 2 blobs moving forward. I think it's going to work out. Yeah, we're on crossbows. That's huge. And go ahead and dismember these guys so they eat damage and hopefully break. Does this do... how much damage does it do to a unit? We're going to do a little bit of science here. Probably do it on an actual unit, though, not a small one. You know what? Not terrible. Definitely save it for walls when you need it, but if you have some to spare, that's not terrible. Alright, we got the break over here. We'll keep pushing through. Oh yeah, that's crossbows. Get on there. And there's the break here. Alright, you guys push through, because this is just a trap, so we'll be slow, but we can push through it. Lead belchers. Alright, you're being chased down by spears. Interesting choice. Alright, good shatter. If you get in here, you might be able to help out in the back, but I'm not going to expect much. Get off melee mode as well. And you all aim for the spear with shield. Okay. Yeah, it's messy, but it's okay. And oh wow, oh right, I think his oh, you know what? Pop that. Oh come on, you can assassinate this guy. All right, come on, get him. Oh, you're getting blocked. Oh, you pendejos, come on. All right, come on, you can do it. I believe. You're a Golgfag Maneater, you're a sniper, you're a warrior, you're an absolute Chad. He's not ripping. Oh, there we go, we got the kill. Yes, I knew you could do it, I believed. Oh, the Nobbler Scrap Launcher is almost dead. You need to just run away. Go ahead and actually pop a harmonic on it. I don't think I can. Go ahead and pop a butcher on that. Lead belchers, go ahead and actually hang back because you are also extremely damaged. Go ahead and keep pushing through here. Yeah, cover this scrap launcher. If we can get away with this without casualties, I will be extremely happy. I'm not expecting it, but a man can hope. And Golgfag, since you're actually just vibing, you go out here and try and draw some fire. Let's see. Okay, you're still up. We'll push up once we take the plaza, so that way they shouldn't have that tower support. I don't know how many towers they have. I haven't really had a chance to look. You hit the back of these spears. And I haven't had a chance to check that out either, but go ahead and buff that. Go ahead and try this on the... Oh, it's a spray. Okay, hold on. We can actually check that out. It's pretty close range. Yeah, you guys actually just stop attacking for a second and hit the plaza. Alright. Now... Lead belchers, shoot these guys coming down the street at you. And you guys, yeah, I like that rampage this way. Go rampage on these guys, actually. There we go. And go ahead and keep pushing this. The butcher, get out front if you can. I want to test 3, 2, 1. Slow down, please. Oh! Okay, I think they got away from it, but that seems like it could be very good. So we're definitely going to want to pop that in the future. And go ahead and run up on crossbows. Did you... I think you cleared these guys. You might be able to hit these pistoliers. Yeah, try and run some fire on that. You guys just mob the crossbow. You guys mob whatever's coming down the street at you. Okay, I think we're fine. We've got individual pockets we're dealing with. I am sketched out by all these guys and the lead belt. You know what? You guys just... You go vibe on the other side of the planet. And there's nothing left over here. What's back here? Scrap launcher? Yeah, you know what? Scrap launcher, just get off the field. It's okay. You've done your job, which by that I think you did literally nothing, but at least you ate fire. You shattered that. Go ahead and run that. Okay, game blouses. Whoa. That was a toughie. But we take those. Okay, you know what? The scrap launcher did get kills at least. 328. Yeah, these guys didn't really get a chance to do much. Yeah, Golgfag Maneater has some really good regeneration. I should double check how he's getting that. I think it might be from his name, because I don't think he has any built in. Let's see, 976. Okay. The Pigback Rider's 514. I'm telling you, these guys are going to be the new OP unit. Oh, 212, only 486 value, though. Yeah, lots of damage values, but a lot of chaff. We take that. And we can go ahead and gift this to the client as well. And there we go. And, oh, does everyone have big names now? It used to be, I don't think butchers used to have it. If everyone gets big names now, that's awesome. Oh, and that's Ostland destroyed. Contract success. And now we get pigeon bombs on a Maneater. And look at that pile of money we have now. Fantastic. And 777 meat. We can probably send some of that to the camp. Oh, interesting. You can also choose between a regular camp or a raiding camp. Growth control. Okay, so you probably want to set this where you're either friendly or it's your territory, and then set this everywhere else. That's good to know. And strength it from flesh. Oh, I see. So as long as he's fighting humans, he's gonna have regeneration. That's pretty solid. Ooh, physical res and guardian. That's huge. And you don't have anything yet. Training unstoppable. Get the healing and... How expensive's that? 6. Actually, that's only 6. Yeah, let's go for Uran's Thunderbolt. I thought that was gonna be more expensive.
This'll be good.
And you're really good in combat, and you're already getting regen, so we're actually going to go health to max that out. And we'll go ahead and throw that on Golgfag Maneaters. And we have a bunch of new contracts. And it looks like we have a decent variety to choose from. They actually want us to go against Midland, but Midland usually gets destroyed. We could go against Fly Mixlanesh dude and his vassal, or we could go after Bersonlin. But how about we save that one for next time, ladies and gentlemen? Very good opening, very good start for Golgfag, and I think this is going to be a very fun, dynamic campaign. I am looking forward to it, and hopefully you all are as well. So I hope you're looking forward to it, but until then, thanks for stopping by. See you later.